Over my musical career, I've had many hats. But in the 60s, in the folk clubs, you'd turn up in London to either go down in a basement where there'd be half a dozen, 12 people, and a bar on like a worktop on barrels in the corner in the dark, you know, there'd be candles on the tables and all that, and you'd sit there with your guitar. And it was like they call open mic nights now, but singers' nights, they call them. And there'd be amazing people on there, absolutely fantastic. And I was just fucking about with tunes, you know, playing about. And it reminded me of an old folk tune. I've no idea who wrote it. Hundreds of people have done it, but I think even Lonnie Donegan's done it. And I heard it on a record years ago with Lonnie. And blow me if I didn't end up playing bass for him. And I said, "Can you remember this tune, Railroad Bill?" Remember a couple of verses. Railroad Bill, Railroad Bill, he never would and he never will. He'll just ride, 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 ride. Kill me a chicken, send me the wing. You know I ain't working, I don't do a thing. I just ride, 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 ride. Of course, when I was young, I used to hope that I was going to be the best thing on there in the folk club that night. But as you get older, you realise that you hope you aren't, because if somebody's better than you, you're going to learn something. And I ran a folk club in the late 60s in Southminster in Essex, over the Rose and Crown. They had a room upstairs. Same old thing, you know, that maybe 24 people would get there on a Friday night or a Saturday night. And I had a friend in London who knew Gordon Giltrap. I don't know if you remember the old marvellous player, absolutely marvellous player. He would play Angie with a flat pick, with a plectrum, one of these things, right? Just that, not loads of fingers. He was an incredible player. And he'd come down from London and he'd play at the folk club that me and this girl from London ran. And because he couldn't go back to London on the same night, he'd stay with us. I was living with my mum and dad out on the marshes in Essex. And we lived on a farm. And it was a really broad moonlit night. And me and Gordon always used to sleep downstairs, because we'd sit up, you know, late playing the guitar and drinking and talking about rubbish. Anyway, and we were woken up about 3 o'clock in the morning. I've never seen this before or since. And by a herd of cattle that had broken out of the field next door, and they were in the moonlight. Our house had no neighbours or anything. It was just in the middle of nowhere. And they were running, like stampeding around the house. A full herd of cattle, spooked by something in the moonlight. And they were running, stampeding around the house, just a big ring. So we all had to get up and stop them, put them back in the field. 4 o'clock in the morning. Railroad Bill, Railroad Bill, never works and he never will. He'll just ride, 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 ride. Stories, eh? Blimey.